Alrighty, welcome back everyone. It is LaughNgamez here. I am back, and it is time for another AlphaStar 1 vs 1 replay cast. Today, for map number 1 of this best of 3, we are on the map Kairos Junction. Representing humanity in the bottom right hand side, it is the Diamond player, the Protoss. It is Diamond T. And in the top left hand side of the map, it is AlphaStar playing Zerg. So we got a bug versus some futuristic dudes. And yeah, we'll see how well the Diamond player is going to do against AlphaStar, what his master plan is. For now, looks like just a low ground wall off, very early probe scout. Gonna go and potentially block off AlphaStar's natural. AlphaStar, though, is going to be going for a bit of a cheese early on. So yeah, a bit of early aggression coming out of AlphaStar. Very quick spawning pool. No gas behind it, but there very well could be some early lings. This Diamond player is going to have to react to that, which if I'm the Diamond Protoss right now, I'm like, oh no. Because in my experience, reacting against like early lings is something that you have to be rather precise as when you're Protoss. Now, AlphaStar fires up 2 gases behind this, which is very, very bizarre, I must say. Double gas seems so odd at this time for Zerg. It's usually just 1 gas. I know AlphaStar's gas was initially late, but then getting double gas behind it is like a major, major red flag, I feel. But the Diamond player didn't see it, so AlphaStar has got double gases. He's gonna mine from them both full tilt. I wonder if it's gonna pull out of them just when it can get speed. Does it just want to like get speed started as soon as possible? Man, I suck at snapping my fingers at time. But yeah, we have got the hatchery going up for AlphaStar. The lings are kind of being dragged around a bit by this probe. And then speed does start, but AlphaStar is still mining gas behind this. So going for a absolute ton of gas. I mean, what could the AI possibly need this much gas for? Is it going to go for like a lair and a nidus? I really, really don't know. Yeah, like this is quite odd to keep mining this much gas as the AI. Like, what are you going to do, AlphaStar? What are you going to do with all this gas? The AI playing a bit of an odd game so far. All the while the Diamond player behind this is getting up an extra gateway, but no actual tech just yet. Now we see a Stargate get thrown up by the Diamond player. AlphaStar does end up building a lair, so starting production of that. And then just starting to mine a little bit at its third base. And this has got me scratching my head. What are you doing this game, AlphaStar? We see a bunch of lings start up. What are the lings for, though? Oh, I mean, what's the lair for, though, if AlphaStar is just gonna make a ton of lings? Like, is it gonna like elevate some lings in with an overlord or something? Except you need a lair to do that now, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Correctamundo. And then we have got the Stargate on the way for the Diamond player, so he can fire up an Oracle, which is good against masslings, and that's what it's looking like it's gonna be. Masslings coming out of the Zerg, all the while 2 Adepts for the Diamond player are gonna be heading towards the third base of AlphaStar. The Adepts are gonna run in, try and grab a drone. I mean, very wise decision from the Diamond player. Realizes that AlphaStar had actually committed to that, had to take the farther out hatch so that it might be vulnerable to Adepts. And the drones did have to pull off from that. The 2 Adepts are going to try a different attack path now, it would seem. But oh boy, here we go. It's going to be a Nidus Ling Flood coming out of AlphaStar this game. Going to be trying to catch off its opponent, but that still doesn't explain the extra 300 gas surplus we're seeing out of AlphaStar. The Diamond Protoss should really start to be panicking when he sees that there's only like 4 drones at this base. If he knows there's no natural, then he should really be panicking, because, man, it is going to be ling o'clock. Will the Diamond player be able to stop the Nidus? We see the Nidus get called in, but Warp Gate's not even done probes, and the Zealot are going to pull off the line to start attacking this Nidus. An Oracle did pop out. Is it going to help DPS this down? Looks like it will, so the wall very well may hold. It's going to be close. Queen pops out, but it is not. transfused, so the Oracle and the Zealot should be able to clean this up. The Queen gets killed. The Nidus has been stopped for now. AlphaStar hasn't got another Overlord to the left side, so there's no threat of Nidus there. What is AlphaStar going to do from this position? Is it just going to run the Lings across the map? And oh my gosh, I never realized AlphaStar never got speed. Oh my god, the AI is now just starting speed. Such a derpy AI today. Oh my gosh, AlphaStar, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Going for a one base, or like, yeah, a super low eco Nidus, just delaying the heck out of speed. This Diamond Zerg is like, this is the most threatening, least threatening thing I've ever seen. Slow Lings. The Diamond player is making more Oracles, which I really do like to see. If I was the Diamond player, or what I'd like to see out of the Diamond player right now is just get something in that wall, please. Do not let the army of Slow Lings run into your base. That would be terrible. Oh my gosh, if that actually happens, I just die. Another Nidus is going to be getting called in. There is this one Zealot still in the wall. Hopefully that's on hold position, because oh lord, they coming. In comes the Zerglings. Just parking outside the wall of the Diamond player, who's got to be feeling mighty uncomfortable with all those Lings sitting on his doorstep. I mean, the Protoss player has made some Immortals, but Immortals aren't really what you want against Zerglings. Looks like a Nidus is going to be getting called on at the front by AlphaStar. This could bring the Queens in, give some anti-air. However, there's only 2 Queens for AlphaStar. 2 Queens, 7 drones, and 60 Zerglings. I guess the Oracle's killed off quite a few more drones, so there's virtually no workers for AlphaStar. The Diamond Protoss, by the way, is floating 2,000 minerals. So we've got a legendary battle. The Queens for AlphaStar. One's heading this way, one's heading that way. They decide to turn around. Oh my gosh, what a derpy match of Starcraft 2. I don't know what AlphaStar is gonna do to actually win this game, though. I think the Diamond player has got this one in the bag. I think he's got this. Now, yeah, we see just more Immortals, Oracles on the way. The Diamond player is just like, nope, I ain't leaving this base. I am staying right here. He also says, hey, I got 2,000 minerals. Let's build some gateways. And build gateways he did. Probe gets Zealot blocked a little bit. There is all them gates on the way. Those 6 gateways building for the Diamond Toss, going up to 8. And then, I mean, the Oracles, they kill off the Nidus. Creep is going to be spreading out at the front of this. A Phoenix is even building, interestingly enough, for the Diamond player. I guess just to kill the Nidus. But look at this. AlphaStar right now is just like, what do I do? What do I do? It's back up to 19 drones. It's still mining gas for some reason, unbeknownst to me. I mean, I guess it needs gas for Nidus worms, but they're not that gas expensive. Yeah, we see a Nidus, or we hear a Nidus. It got called into the left side. Yeah, quite an odd game. Did I say to like this video, ladies and gentlemen? I can't remember if I did. We got 3 Overlords just chilling here. So let's try and hit 3 likes on this video for these 3 Overlords who are probably as confused as I am about this game. I mean, I think the Diamond Toss has got this. He's up on army supply. This AlphaStar iteration seems to just be one of the one-trick pony ones that doesn't seem to think at all. It looks like another drone goes down, really. And looks like AlphaStar has brought some drones through the Nidus. I'm guessing those are to build spore crawlers. Okay. Where you going, buddy? Where you going? I don't know. Every unit in this game is just so darn confused. It's like, what do I do? Like, that one drone decides to run back while the other 2 take the Nidus, was it? Or I don't even know. I just don't understand. AlphaStar starts up a Spire. Lings are loading and unloading into Niduses rapidly. We see Charge on the way for the Diamond player. Phoenixes are on the way. What an odd game of StarCraft 2. The poor 3 Overlords that were hanging out are being executed by this Phoenix. A Queen did pop out. It is going to transfuse the Overlord. The Overlord, though, may live, may die. Will actually live, I think, so that's exciting. The Queen's doing their job. The Spire is on the way. AlphaStar's been mining gas for something, I guess. I really just don't know. like the oracles are being unattended, so 1 or 2 of them dies, make that 2 of them. That was a bit of poor micro from the diamond player. The diamond player decides to make Phoenix because that's what you want against 59 Zerglings. Yeah. And then the Protoss army is out on the map. The Lings, I don't think they can take this engagement. All the while AlphaStar fires up some Corruptors, some more Zerglings, because why not? We see a 3rd going up. The Diamond Protoss is doing his thing. Lings trying to get us around on the army. I mean, that is a lot of surface area for the Lings, but they are just Lings at the end of the day. The Guardian Shield not going to help at all, but the Protoss player pops that bad boy anyway. The Lings are heading towards the 3rd base, but a big old Zealot Warpin will keep them at bay. Good force fields from the Diamond player, kind of making them Lings run a bit longer. Completely walls that off with all them force fields. Okay, yeah, I think we just had a total derp from AlphaStar. Quite a really odd one. This is one of the lowest versions of the AI, it seems, as far as the Zerg goes anyway. And yeah, good job by the Diamond Protoss, not getting Ling flooded out by the AI. I'm not sure what else to say. I mean, he's getting up his 3rd. His Zealots are kind of just chilling in a line. Got an Oracle, chilling with full energy, and a bunch of Phoenix, which are going to go up against a bunch of Corruptors. Currently, there's 22 Zealots and 27 Zerglings for AlphaStar. The Diamond player is going to be moving across. He lifts up the Queen to save it from the Zealots momentarily, and is now going to push across the map with his force. 100 army supply to 32. He is going to attack AlphaStar and kill off one of AlphaStar's bases. The Corruptors that the AI has been building aren't really going to help out too much. All the Lings are going to die. There is nothing to kill these Zealots, Immortals, and Sentries. The hatchery does end up dying. The sentry is gonna just cut up them drones a little bit, and AlphaStar is knocked down to 1 base. GG! Okie dokie. So I don't really know what to say after that one, to be honest. All I can say is that this one's gonna be hard to top. We have got a Master Zerg taking on AlphaStar, but it is a different AlphaStar iteration this time. It is the one with the lethal ZVZ timing attacks, if I had to guess. That's what the mid-agent trends towards. Yeah, derpy AI goes herp derp. And now we've got a ZVZ, so we'll see how's this game gonna go. I imagine we'll just see AlphaStar go for one of its timing attacks. Maybe, though, we could get an early pool out of the Masters player. That shall remain to be seen. Yeah, I do want to note that some of these AlphaStar iterations are kind of completely derpy. That's just because we're doing a lot of the derpy games right now, because on the channel, when I first started casting AlphaStar, I just pretty much cast the best AlphaStar. And so we kind of ate our dessert before we had our meat and potatoes, so to say, and basically that means that we're casting a lot of the games that we skipped over before, and then there's some remaining highest level AlphaStar ones, which we're going to do at the end of the series, which is getting eerily close, I must say. I must say indeed. Now, let's take a look. We have got an Overlord moving across the map for AlphaStar. A couple of Overlords, actually. And then yeah, we shall take a look. Just pools on the way for both players. Speed is done for, or gas is done for AlphaStar, just the one this game. Notably, that game was just odd from the start with the double gas. I didn't know what to think, but I guess that really is the one play. The Nidus Ling Flood, which you kind of want double gas, so you can get the lair and get the speed, although AlphaStar really delayed its speed. And then, I guess just keep popping up Niduses non-stop, like a madman. Yes, we take a look. AlphaStar has its speed on the way, still mining out of 2 gas. All the while the Masters player has completely pulled out of gas to have that better economy. But then he's going to be putting another drone into gas, which is a little bit odd. I'm not sure what the individual reasoning behind that is. I guess just you want to have gas in case you need to make banelings or roaches defensively. A third base will be on the way, though, for the Masters player, all the while AlphaStar actually getting up its third base. So maybe this is a different iteration from the one that goes for the usual roach timing, as that one tends to go just for the 2 bases, quick lair or quick roach warren, and then go into aggression off the back of that, and then take a later third. Whereas this AlphaStar seems to just be like, all right, normal game here, gonna build a roach warren, but doing it off the back of 3 bases. So nothing crazy aggressive. All the while the Masters player is getting up a baneling nest. He's going to be making a hatchery, getting up just some more drones as the game goes on. AlphaStar is firing up 12 Zerglings, though. 18 Zerglings, so 20 Zerglings. That number just keeps going up. And we could be seeing some nasty aggression from the AI, going to be moving across the map. The Overlord has been shooed away for the Masters player, who hasn't made any units yet. Is just dealing with a bit of a nasty supply block right now. But yeah, does end up firing up 10 of his own Zerglings, which will help to defend against AlphaStar's aggression of 20 Zerglings. So with the 2 queens, he can probably hold on, I imagine, although the aggression is now coming towards the third base of his. AlphaStar behind this is going to be making roaches. So all of a sudden, for both players, it needs to be on the gas, just making units, it would seem. A couple of banelings are being fired up for the Masters player, and he is going to try and buy time to save his hatchery. He needs these banelings to get here, to get good connections on the lings of AlphaStar. The queens have come off to come and help. Looks like AlphaStar may just focus down this third hatchery, though, and will end up getting it. So already great damage being done by AlphaStar. The Masters player could be in a lot more trouble too, as the AI is building roaches behind this, probably just going to start rallying them across the map, completely out of the vision of the Masters player, so he has no idea what's really coming his way, which is roaches, more lings from the AI. And yeah, this could be a very tough hold, potentially, for the Masters player. AlphaStar now moving across the map with its roaches. Has the Masters player figured this one out? I'm not too sure. He definitely knows now as he sees the roaches and lings. It's all going to depend on the baneling connections, I suppose, whether there is good enough baneling connections on the lings, and then the lings of the Master player can surround AlphaStar's roaches. But yeah, very nasty aggression coming out of AlphaStar. Going to be trying to break his opponent. Looks like one baneling gets a pretty good connection on the lings. Is there going to be another good baneling connection? We shall see. Lings kiting back for AlphaStar. Banelings getting into the mix of it. Ling's going to try and wrap around the roaches now. Queens are out in the mix for the Masters player. However, AlphaStar does seem to have quite a bit, but we do see Lings wrapping around on some of the roaches, getting some kills. Is there going to be enough for the Masters player to hold, though? The Queens are fighting. A few more Lings are rallying out. AlphaStar, though, does have quite a nasty force out on the map. More Lings are rallying across for AlphaStar. I'm not sure if the Masters player can hold on, and AlphaStar ties it up in a much less derpy fashion compared to the last game. Okay, so we actually have as a tied match. Humanity took game number 1 after some serious AlphaStar derps, and then AlphaStar turns around and totally just like executes that poor Masters Zerg player. Masters is just a title when AlphaStar is playing against someone, as it totally just destroys everyone. Now, this game I'm a little bit concerned because we have got Diamond Zerg, a lot of Zerg today. Going to be taken on AlphaStar. However, it's Alpha P, and we all know what Alpha P does to poor Zerg players, so say a prayer now, Zerg player, seeing as how this is the mid AlphaStar iteration. So it is the one that really does just kill Zerg after Zerg with this build. So who knows, maybe AlphaStar is totally just going to execute another poor Diamond Masters, even GM Zerg, all fall to the early game AlphaStar play. With the Adepts, with the Prism, DT's charge lots, doesn't matter. The AI will destroy you with that style. Now we take a look. AlphaStar just going for the usual 1-gate expansion here on King's Cove. Probe moving out to scout, make sure that the pool timing and everything is normal, which it is so far for the Diamond player, who's just macroing up pretty normally. AlphaStar has got its gas on the way. All is looking pretty darn well so far. Now there's that Cybercore. Okay, yeah, everything looks pretty darn normal. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do have a minute, go ahead and join my Discord while we just wait for this game to heat up. That is linked in the description. I announce tournaments, I announce when I'm streaming, things like that in the Discord. Then there's just lots of AlphaStar chatter if you wish to partake in that. Okay, now let's take a look. We have no gas yet for the Diamond player, which I'll say is very notable. No gas into a third hatchery, which I do like. The economic play is really focusing on getting up that good mineral drone count. However, when it comes to dealing with a bunch of adept shading back and forth between your bases, I'm hoping that you'll maybe have Ling speed to chase those down as quick as possible, because for now, we've already got the first adept on the way for AlphaStar. No robo or anything like that just yet, so that will remain to be seen. However, there we go. There's the robo on the way. And oh man, I'm already having flashbacks. This is indeed the AlphaStar agent, which goes for that killer build time and time again. And I never get sick and tired of seeing it, because it's just like, you know it's coming. The poor Diamond Zerg doesn't know it's coming. We know it's coming though. And oh man, it's just gonna be so nasty, isn't it? So it usually makes the robo, a few adepts to harass, a Twilight Council, then a Dark Shrine. I gotta start trying this build on ladder, because I actually tried an AlphaStar build on ladder the other day. I may even post it on the YouTube channel. It was the 1-gate expand versus cheese, and I held it in a PvP, because we have talked about how AlphaStar tends to go for a 1-gate in PvP, which is very unorthodox. But I thought, like AlphaStar, I just played very defensively, and I actually was able to win the game, which is exciting, just because I was like, all right, ton of shield batteries at the natural. It seems that going for a 1-gate really baits your opponent into trying to cheese you to punish your Nexus. And if you have a bunch of shield batteries, that's a really, really good way of dealing with that cheese. Now we take a look. We have got drones on the way for the Diamond player. He's already lost a few Lings defending against these adepts. Now we take a look. Here comes in the two adepts again. First one's getting shot up quite a bit by the drones, but this is where the problem begins. He's going to be getting up more and more drone kills as these two adepts shade into the main base of the Zerg player. The Zerg player, who's been so economically trying to play a Ling Queen style, is now going to be having a tough time as Lings and Queens don't actually deal with adepts as well as they maybe could have. 10 more drones getting fired up for the Diamond Zerg. There's the 3 adepts still out on the map for AlphaStar. So far, though, the AI doesn't have a prism out on the map. So if the Diamond Zerg, say, starts making Lings or more defensive units at this point, I think there really could be a chance. Or there could really be a chance for the Diamond Zerg to hold on. We shall see, though. I'm just trying to get that hotkey. There we go. Bring him back up the army supply. DTs are on the way, though. The Dark Shrine, 20 seconds out. No Spore Crawlers, no Lair have been made yet from our Diamond Zerg friend. AlphaStar is now going to be moving across the map. 2 adepts going to be shading towards the 3rd base. First adept shades right into these 2 queens, but there's the 2 extra adepts. 3 adepts and all going to be able to start killing off workers. And the best part about having 3 adepts as AlphaStar is that you can still kill after you lose one. You can still one-shot drones after losing one of your adepts. That prism is out on the map. It's gonna transform, gonna start warping in DTs. Does the Diamond Zerg know about this? I mean, his Overlord's right over this, but whether he actually saw that there was DTs warping in, I'm not sure. No spores have been started. I mean, the Queens may be able to get the prism, and they do end up zoning it away, so a very good defense from the Diamond Zerg. His lair is about 20 seconds away from finishing. AlphaStar is actually gonna start making Archons, though, and not actually rely on the DTs, even though they could be wrecking face right now. Instead, though, the AI is just going to rely on the DTs, the Archon, or the Archons and the charge lots, and that should be enough to kill this poor Zerg player. He's just making drones at this point. This is why I think if you're a Zerg, you should always build a Roach Warren around the 40 drone mark. This Zerg is playing greedy. He doesn't have speed. He doesn't have anything that'll help against Zealots and Archons, and the Protoss player is just going to come on in. AlphaStar going to win another one. I mean, there was a hiccup with the Queen zoning out the prism, but in the end, it doesn't really matter when you can just make a bajillion Zealots. There was a Roach Warren finished up for the Diamond Zerg, but no Roaches ever made, which is kind of a problem. The Roach Warren is not just there for aesthetics. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see AlphaStar just bag another easy win. Not like it wasn't well earned, though. The AlphaStar has got a very solid build. And I love to see how different Zergs react to it. But yeah, AlphaStar just textbook play, slaughters another Zerg. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, as that's free. That'll get you, and if you press the bell icon, you'll get notified every time I put up a new video. And then, of course, as I said before, join the Discord. Consider becoming a member if you do want to support the channel. But here we go. AlphaStar bags another. GG. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen.